If you've got a radiator and it's just not getting hot, or it's only getting lukewarm, there's one or two things it could be. If you've already bled it and there's no air in it, then you've exhausted that problem. Do that first. If it's still not working, still not getting really hot, or not getting hot at all, then there's one or two things you could do left. One is to turn the radiator off, both ends, take the radiator right outside and flush it through with clear water, and then put it back, because it may be sludged up. But if it's quite a new rad like this and it's not going, it's more than likely the system's unbalanced. What that means is you may have had work done in the past, an extra rad fitted, or one moved, or some work done where you've had a radiator removed and put back on the wall, and it may not be air that's in the system. It could be the fact that the system's now unbalanced and you're not getting enough heat to get to this radiator. So what to do? Quite simple. Go to every radiator in your house, every single one, upstairs and downstairs, and turn them all off on the one valve at the end. Turn every radiator off except for the one that is not working. Then put your heating on, run it, and this rad that wasn't getting any heat should get very nice and hot indeed. It should really warm up. Once it has, because normally it's the last rad on the system that goes cold because it's furthest away from the boiler, like this one. So what we do is leave them running and go back to each radiator, turn them just half a turn each. Make sure you do them just half a turn, and then gradually work around the whole house so that all the radiators are hot, including the dead one. Now the one that's closest to your boiler will probably, that radiator will only want cracking open a little bit. The ones upstairs will only want cracking open a little bit if you're in a normal house. I'm in a bungalow, but if you're in an average 3-bed semi, the ones upstairs will only want turning on half a turn, because upstairs they take all the heat anyway, whereas the ones downstairs, they have to be pumped down there, and they require more to pump and more force to get down there. So isolating the ones upstairs down generates more heat to the one that probably isn't going, and that is usually the answer 9 times out of 10.
People do feel they're difficult decisions. I mean, I understand that.
Shut up.